Hey everyone, Vinny here, and welcome back to G Level. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. So I want to talk about last week. I had two goals for last week. The first goal was to finish my living room, my dining room, the kitchen. I have been painting, doing the ceiling, doing the walls, and I really wanted to get that done because when I have my house, cluttered and stuff all over the place, it kind of makes my mind cluttered and it makes me a little cluttered. So that was a main focus this past week. Happy to say I did finish it yesterday, finally got the finishing touches on. Very excited about that. The second goal, and this one I'm going to talk a little bit about because my second goal was actually to get the confidence, or I guess the courage to post the video of my naked scale and me on the scale. And then I kind of realized that I don't necessarily think that it is confidence or courage or anything that's going to help me get to that point. It's more so just acceptance. That's what I've been thinking about. That's what I've been focusing on. I have come to that point to where I do accept it. This is me. This is where I am at in my journey, and I would love to show you guys. Now, this is the reason why I want to wake up at 4:30 and go to the gym and exercise 5 days a week and eat at home and cook meals, because I want to be as healthy as possible. I did my scan 3 days ago. I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick the scan and my naked scale. Alright, and now I'm gonna show you the actual 3D image. The naked scale calculates my body fat, my lean mass, my fat mass, my total weight. It also does all of my measurements, but honestly I'm not too concerned about my measurements. And it does show as well my chest. So it shows my chest uneven, and that is the thing that I'm most self-conscious about. That is something that I have been for a very long time self-conscious about, but there's no need to be, because I recognized an area where I can improve or get better, and now I'm going to put my effort into doing that, and I'm going to approach it every day knowing that I'm going towards my goal. The main thing that I want to focus on now is my body fat percentage, which is actually almost 26% body fat. It's at a 25.7, which is not good. That is something that is going to be my main focus, and that's actually going to show you guys why I've chosen the goals that I've chosen. It's going to show you why I want to exercise 5 days a week, why I'm going to eat healthier, and then kind of give you some perspective as to the reasons behind my goals and increasing my G level. There it is. There's the naked scale. There's my body image. That is my goal. So right now I'm at 25.7% body fat, and I want to start by getting that down to 23%. I'm going to start doing that with more weight training, more running. I'm going to kind of alternate them to make sure I'm dropping. I don't want to drop too much weight though. I am very comfortable being around 205, 210. I'm not too concerned about my overall weight, to be honest. I go based more on how I feel, and like I said, and evening out my chest, because that's something that I want to do for me. I will track my progress. I will show you guys that. I also want to talk a little bit about failure. Again, I just finished softball. We had a doubleheader. We actually lost both games. When I looked at some of the comments that I got last week from the failure video, I was very touched. I was very happy to have such supportive people around me, and that are viewing my channel. I'm very grateful. They're absolutely right. When I look at failure, it sounds like a dirty word. It just sounds like a bad word, but to me, failure is not necessarily bad. And when I am disappointed in myself over failure, it's because I know that I didn't give 100%. Because the only thing that I can do is give 100% and do the very best that I can. So it's not the failure that upsets me, or the failure that gets me in a different state of mind and kind of down. It's when I know that I failed because I didn't do everything that I could have done. Today we lost. However, I feel like we all did the best that we could. We all picked each other up, and that's what it's about. We're not going to win every game. We're not going to win everything in life, but if we can learn from it and we know that we did our very best, that's really all we can ask of ourselves. I do want to say first off, thank you for the people who put comments and your kind words. Very much appreciated. Just know that if I'm mad at myself, it's because I should have done more and I could have done more. So going forward, it's the same mentality. Whether it's work, whether it's sports, whether it's exercise, whether it's eating or studying, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I know that I have the ability to put in a certain amount of effort, and I know when I do that and then when I don't. Don't be like me last week. Again, thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the scale and kind of seeing what I see a little more and what I want to change and what I want to improve. Because we can always get better, and every day that I wake up, I want to do the best that I can. I want to be the best that I can in every area of my life. That's the goal. And sometimes I wake up in the morning and I just want to go back to sleep. I'm not sure if you guys feel that way, or if you ever kind of woke up on a Monday and just didn't want to get out of bed, didn't want to kind of get the day going. That's kind of how I feel a lot of the times. And so G-Level kind of brings that back into perspective for me. It brings it to a point where I'm like, hey, I have to get up, I have to do this because I have goals, and now I know what they are and I'm pushing towards them. This is what I'm going to be focused on this week. I am going to go back to exercising 5 days out of the week, because I do think that that's very healthy. I have some meals in mind, but I'm not 100% sure, because right now the meals that I've been making are not necessarily the best for me. A lot of them are more convenience or price-wise. I pay a lot of attention to price. Not eating out is a lot because of saving money. I will get further into some other things that I'm going to be doing as well, but the main focus for this upcoming week is going to be doing what I can to get my body fat percentage down. So I'll be exercising 5 days a week, eating better, and kind of cutting out snacks in between as well. I will give you the progress, midweek, and let you know how it goes. But the second thing that I really want to focus on, because what I needed to do and what I realized this week off that I needed to do was I really needed to sit down by myself and think about what I want. Because a lot of the goals that I had up there, they were goals that I should have been able to hit, but I don't feel like I was actually invested in them like I should have been. Meaning I didn't have the end game in mind. It was just a goal of, exercise 5 days a week, get 9 appointments. And I didn't have a why or a reason or something that really kind of motivates and drives me. And I think that's where I failed. So I kind of took some time to myself, thought about it, and there's a few things that I very much want to do, and 2 things I wanted to do pretty much my entire life. The other thing is going out and meeting people. I live in Deltona. A lot of the people that I know and events are all in Orlando, so I kind of use that as an excuse to, it's a far drive and I have my dog. So I'm going forward going to look for more opportunities and stop with the excuses. I don't like when I make excuses, so when I catch myself making a lot of excuses, I know that it's only stopping my growth, my progression, and where I want to go. I do want to meet more people. I do want to get out more, whether it's a meetup group, whether it's softball, whether it's kickball, whatever it is, I do want to start talking to more people and meeting more people. But that is something that I'm going to be working on going forward. I will say, because I thought of this a couple days ago and have been thinking about it, I did go out last night for the first time, and actually since the Pride Parade. The Pride Parade and last night are the first time that I've kind of been out, and it felt really good. It was a lot of fun, hanging out with people, talking to people, getting to know people. I love meeting new people and hearing their story, hearing where they came from, and just about their life, about their mindset, about where they want to go, their goals, their dreams. Hey everyone, Vinny here with G-Level, here with the work crew and our work float. Everyone, praise about to start. We got the crew, got the float. Let's go. stay tuned for that. Right now I want to focus on one thing at a time. I don't want to overwhelm myself and kind of get all these things going. I want to focus on one or two things at a time. So I'm going to kind of tone it back a little bit, but I'm going to focus on things that are a lot more important to me. And the other two things that I have wanted to do my entire life, one is take MMA classes. I went one time to kind of try it out. I loved it, but I had a torn meniscus, so I could not actually do it at that time. So that is something that I do want to look into going forward. And the second is dance lessons. It's weird to say, it may be my biggest fear, that and heights, but I do get over my fear of heights. I have not gotten over my fear of dancing in front of people. So that is something that will be coming up soon. I don't want to just show you guys vlogs of me doing stretches, doing posture, and at the gym. I want to show you me conquering real fears, me conquering, things that I've always wanted to do, and I've just put it off until tomorrow, until next month. I don't want to do that anymore, and I'm not going to do that anymore, because that's what G Level is about for me. This is what drives me to where I want to go and what I want to do. Those will be coming up. I'm even more nervous about the dancing than I am about anything that I've done, including me posting the naked scale and showing my chest. We will see how that goes, but I'm very excited to do it because that is something that I feel like just overwhelming amounts of want to be able to go and just dance and be free and be, free of my own judgment. Because I honestly think that most of the time, the things that I feel people may judge me for are really just my own internal judgments, and honestly, nobody's probably watching me. So I could be out on the dance floor thinking everyone's staring at me, judging me, and literally nobody even knows I'm there. It's just me judging myself. I gotta get over that. And that's what I'm gonna do. But to do that, I do wanna build my confidence. I do wanna actually do it a little bit. Get into some rhythms, get some songs, and I would love to take some dance lessons, so I'm gonna look into that going forward. So just a couple of things of what's up to come, or what's coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned. You see my progress on the naked scale, and eventually I'm sure see me embarrass myself dancing on camera. It's gonna be fun. But thank you guys again for checking me out. I will keep you posted, and until next time, you guys already know the question, right? What's your G level? Have a good one, everyone.